So today we got inside Korea's smallest apartments. If you know, and if you're a real subscriber, you know I recently reacted to smallest apartments in Hong Kong. So this is smallest apartments in Korea. Shout out Drew Binsky. Everybody in the chat, if you are new here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Can you imagine if your entire house is this small? That is a reality for 150,000 Koreans living in tiny apartments. In this video, I'm going to be taking you all around Seoul to meet these residents and hear their stories. This is the toilet, the shower, and the sink all in one, and you can barely fit through the crack here.
I thought this place was like a jail.
Just being in here for 5 minutes, I'm already like uncomfortable. Our first stop leads us to a young man named Sangwoo.
This is my house. Which one?
Here.
It's very interesting how it's in a commercial building.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, we just turn the corner, there's all these shops and cafes, and then it's like, boom, right here. Look at this place. It is so small. The alleyway here, when you walk in, it's like 2 feet wide.
I'm surprised he got a shower in there.
Space right here. That's it. If you're small like me, you can fit in the bed perfectly. Wow. And if you wake up, you stand here, and this is all the space you have right here. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, just based off like the first couple of minutes, bro, this is significantly better than the Hong Kong ones, bro. This is way better than the Hong Kong ones. At least you can stand up. At least you can stand up. And they got a personal shower in that motherfucker. If you seen the Hong Kong video, bro, I don't want to keep comparing the two. If you watch that video, then you just gotta know what I'm talking about. But if you seen that video, bro, they was sharing bathrooms. They couldn't stand up straight. The bed didn't look like this. Like, and they got a whole desk. His shit look decent. It looked like a dorm room, basically, kind of.
insanely small living here in Korea. Bathroom.
Let me not speak too soon, but at least he got his own bathroom.
Probably like half year.
Can you give me a tour? I want to know everything.
This is the door.
Okay.
There's a mirror, so like I can brush my teeth over there. And like this is like my laundry bag, my trash bag. Like this is my all clothes and stuff.
I like how it's very organized in this small closet.
This is a nice little light here. LED light.
Yeah, we can like turn on and turn off the switch light. There's a button. I'm a tour guide, so like if I take a picture with the guests or like if I get some like souvenir, I just put all the stuff in here.
Even though it's so small, you have space for everything. There's a little office, there's even a fridge, there's a bed, this is the bathroom.
So,
did you pee on the floor?
No. So the reason why this is so like dark and brown, because if I put water on here, it's not getting down.
So it's clogged.
Yeah, so it's clogged. So what I do is, like when I use this water,
Is that, hold on.
It's clogged.
yeah, so it's clogged. So what I
Is that the thing from, that's the thing from, damn, what's that Netflix, movie called, bro? What's that Netflix show called? The one with the, damn, hey, chat, help me out, bro. What's that Netflix show called? It's something, oh, Squid Games. Yeah, Squid Games. Squid Games, yeah. It's like Squid Games.
do is, like when I use this water, I always do like.
So that's why it looks like there's pee stains on the
Yeah,
floor, but
like-
it's just
like-
water. When I lived in Korea for 2 years teaching English, I had a small studio, and the most shocking thing for me was the shower is connected to the sink. So there's only one lever to turn it on. The first time I ever went in my room, I thought I was turning on the sink, and I turned on the shower, and I got soaking wet. So what else is in here? Why do you have a balloon?
This is the only window what I have. So if I open my window,
It's connected to the hallway.
yeah, so people can look and watch my place. So like I'm protecting and
This is a fire hazard. Like you have to have a window, like emergency exit.
my room is much cheaper than another room because I don't have any window. It's
How much do you spend for 1 month?
$250 in a month.
Wow, that's very affordable.
That's very cheap.
$50? Man, that's really, really cheap. So, do you know your neighbors, the people who live around you?
I don't know their name, but I just say hi. I'm the youngest person who live in this Goshiwon. Average of the age people who live here, like they're like middle 40s, or like,
Really?
older 50s.
You have AC, that's nice. Do you have internet?
So they provide some Wi-Fi.
Wait, so 250 bucks a month and you get Wi-Fi?
They provide Wi-Fi, unlimited ramen, and unlimited rice and kimchi. I'll show it later.
It's a good deal, bro. What do you got in your fridge?
Bean sprout because I love ramen.
How many times in one day do you eat ramen?
10 ramen in a week.
10 ramen.
So probably like 1.5 ramen.
What do you think about that?
That's some Korean drama struggling person story, man. I average like one a month.
But you're also
Oh, bro.
jacked. Damn, what is this thing?
I don't have much money to go to gym, so I have to do something. So I do like kind of push up, pull up, and this is, I don't know how to say it in English, but like I do like this. And this is like a 50 kilograms. You wanna try?
That's that thing, speed here. I seen that. I was just talking about this with one of my coworkers and shit. That's that thing Speed was doing. He couldn't do it, and then the dude came right in. The dude with the big ass muscles, he came in and did that shit.
Yeah, he can break it with his pinky.
Oh my god, it's actually quite hard.
Do you
But
feel claustrophobic if you stay here for like many hours or like one full day?
I came here on January. I thought this place was like a jail, so I don't want to live here. But after like May, so I'm like waiting to stay and like rest in my house. Goshiwon is like part of my life. I'm very good with everything because like this is only like 250 bucks and I can save all money. Like, my bank account, I can invest in the stock. It's really good.
So you used to live in a Goshiwon.
I did.
Was it similar to this one?
Yes, except mine actually didn't have a private toilet. This is one rooms that I've been to.
What does this say?
Like I invest stock, so when I invest my stock, I always have to like be careful and like yeah, let's save the money, like kind of that.
Foreign stocks. Be strict with the standards. Do not invest in one stock with more than 15% of the capital.
You read that every night before you go to bed?
If I feel like crazy, like if I can like handle, I always try to like focus and make some like standard. That is part of it. So
You like sunflower seeds?
when I study or when I have to do something, I'm not good at focusing, so I try to chew this sunflower so I can like wake up.
You have to spit out the shell.
I usually just swallow.
Ew!
So I don't eat more than one.
How long do you
eating
think
a
you'll live in this
sunflower
Goshiwon?
shell? Your
One
ass
moment.
bogus.
Let me just swallow it and I'll talk.
Don't choke, man. This is like proper Goshiwon life.
Yes.
The reason I live in Goshiwon, like my goal is making like saving $70,000 in this Goshiwon. But I think I like Goshiwon, so even if I can like save $70,000, I will still live in Goshiwon. I love it.
This is a crazy experience, man. When people think of Korea, they don't think about this.
So this is our trash house.
Ew!
Like all the plastic trash over here. So this
You
is our
just keeping
kitchen, where you
trash?
can do a laundry, and this is a treasure box. If you open it,
Treasure.
this is like unlimited ramen. All we can eat is all ours. You can only get this in my Goshiwon.
감사합니다.
This is amazing.
That's very thoughtful.
I got my Goshiwon ramen. That's so amazing and so Korean. Bro. So if you've never tried it, it's fermented spicy cabbage and Koreans eat it with every meal.
They also provide rice, so I don't have to spend money for a grocery.
And even the water that you were drinking earlier from the jug, did you get that water from here?
They also provide water. And inside, this is my laundry.
Ah. All right, it is boiling hot in this room. I am like sweating from every part of my body.
Ah,
Let's go outside. This is how Sengu spends his time on the rooftop.
before I eat ramen, because eating ramen always is like a criminal. So I have to refresh my blood.
What else do you do up here? Do you meditate?
I don't smoke, but people who come here, they smoke and feel the atmosphere, vibe of this local neighborhood. And this is the push-up bar. Whew.
So I have a question for you. I used to live in a Goshiwon, like I said. I thought it was quite negative for my health. Do you feel okay? White rice, kimchi, instant noodle all the time? It seems like you're eating that very often.
I know it's very unhealthy, and I know like sometimes I feel sick because like ramen is like a fried noodle. So I try to eat some like local fruit or like vegetable in like local market, so I can like balancing with ramen, fresh veggie, fresh fruit.
I see.
Yeah, mix it.
You seem to have a very positive attitude about like living here. That's really great.
Yeah.
I was very much suffering when I was living in the Goshiwon.
Actually, this is my second time to live in Goshiwon, but that Goshiwon was like terrible. The distance of the room was too small, tight, and like every people like hate each other. But here, like more open space, like people say just hi, and I think it's kind of lovely.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Like I have a person like contacting, but like I don't have.
I have a person contacting. Have you brought her here?
2 days ago.
And is it a problem?
No, I think it's not a problem. My door, my room, protect like the noisy and sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That boy getting busy.
It's like most of them are older.
He talking about bros chop. Hey, stop tweaking.
50s. People just leave their stuff in the hallway. Like,
Supposedly the person that lives here is getting evicted. That's why the stuff is all outside in the hallway. He has a severe mental condition, so we have to be very careful. He has a criminal record.
I can't imagine living in this apartment building, but I understand why it makes sense for Sangwoo. Now we are heading across town to see how people are living in the heart of Seoul. We've made it to Seoul Station here, which is obviously the main train station where you can take a bullet train anywhere in the country. And this is also the place with the highest homeless population in Seoul, which is really interesting. I've never actually met any homeless people in South Korea, so we're gonna see who we can meet living on the streets and if they have homes, if they're gonna show us.
Our welfare system is quite decent, so we don't really have people that go homeless because of financial difficulties. It's more because of the combination of finances and mental health.
Right. What's going on right here?
It seems that they're doing a volunteer work where they give free haircuts to the senior citizens.
That's nice.
We've just met Kim Chi-eun, who lives right here in this place, and he's so kindly allowing us to see his place for a donation.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
Aw.
I love Youngso. Please, Freddy.
Always got to remove shoes when you enter any Korean household. Okay, so it's actually really cozy in here. Like, he's got all of his stuff. He's got photos, he's got his Korean flag, he's got his bed where he sleeps. It's extremely hot in here. Bro, it's like it's like sucks in the heat.
Right, it's like a little steam sauna, actually. I don't know how anybody can stay here.
Dude, it's
during the
crazy.
day.
Like, we're literally right next to the highway. Like, look, it's right there. Of course, I knew that I was gonna find a soju bottle at some point. In fact, more bottles of this are sold in Korea than any other liquor in the world. How many years have you lived here?
여기서 한
He's been living in the same spot for over 20 years.
20 years on the street? No, 20 years in that same spot? Damn.
20 years? Before you came here, what were you doing in life?
여기 오기 전에는요. 동일 방지 때 냈어요.
Only one of the sentences made any sense. It sounded like he used to work for an electronics company, and he said something about his younger brother passing.
Do you have any family or anyone that can look after you?
가족분들이 이제 군포 안에 계신데
He said his parents are in Gunpo, which is a different city that's about an hour away.
And can I ask you, why do you have the chain and the eyebrows? Is that like a style, a fashion?
이제 쿠니스, 늑대와 춤을 마이클 잭슨.
It sounded like he's just rambling out random words, word by word. The only thing that could make sense out of is the eyebrows and manicure. 손톱이 굉장히 예쁘세요.
It's just hard to explain how hot it is in here. It's super hot in general in the summer in Korea, and this like traps the heat inside. Super humid. What happens when it rains? And what about in the winter?
Good question, good question.
밖으로 숨어 있고 이제 비 안 오면 햇빛 말려가지고 바깥으로 또 나오고.
So when it rains, he's gonna hide under this tarp, and he dries it after the sun.
And how about like in the freezing cold?
이제 지금 하우스 매니저스 하우스를 얘기하고.
So it looks like when it gets extremely cold, unbearably cold, there is a shelter that you can go to.
If you could say one message to everybody in the world, what would you tell them?
하루씩 이제 너와 나와.
You and I must realize the reality.
That's powerful. Thank you so much.
야, 우리 아드님 손님하고도 많이 닮았네.
How does it feel for you to be in here right now and talk to this guy?
I haven't had an interaction with a homeless person my entire life in Korea. It is in fact very rare to see one, and to meet and talk to them, it kind of breaks my heart.
Yeah, it's very emotional.
이 아카데미디 몰래 봐. 고양이도 있어요. 고양이. 고양이도 있어요.
You want to
아이고
show the
고양이
cat?
Oh my
어저께
god,
내가
you're the cat.
타고 왔어.
Damn!
Christ.
왜 이렇게 I love you. I love you. 자기도 좋아요. I love you.
That's an aggressive way to have a cat on a leash. It's super sad, actually. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Even though South Korea is one of the richest countries in the world and has one of the best economies, you still find people living like this in the middle of the city. It's truly heartbreaking, but it's crazy to see a Korea like this. So the police stopped us and we let him know that we had permission from him to film, and he said it was okay.
감사합니다.
Bye-bye.
메리지리에서 기도드립니다.
감사합니다.
조심하세요. 건강하세요.
I understand a lot of Korean. I didn't understand almost anything you said.
I am Korean myself. I did not understand about 99% of the things he said. It looks like he's having a hard time putting a sentence together.
20 years living on the freeway. It's really sad.
Yeah, that's
Especially
crazy.
with all the infrastructure that we have, we are able to provide for the homeless people. It's just that they don't have the access to all these social services.
Preferred way of travel around Seoul or any really big Asian city. It's clean, it's fast, it's efficient, and it's pretty cheap. It's incredible how many millions of people ride the Seoul Metro every day, and there is not a single piece of trash on the floor. Everyone's on their phone or sleeping.
Right,
It's weird if you're not on your phone or sleeping.
right.
Look
They
at every
just had
person.
an extremely stressful day, probably.
We've just made it to our next place in a random neighborhood in Western Seoul. There's another Goshiwon down here, which we got connected to, and the guy is kind enough to show us inside. It's so crazy how many people can slam into one floor. All these doors are rooms of different people living inside of Goshiwon. And it's just like when you're walking down the street, you just see the building and it just kind of looks like a normal building. You don't realize that people are actually living like this. I'm going inside of a room that is 9 square meters or 90 square feet. This is the entire unit. Holy crap, this thing is freaking tiny. This is so claustrophobic. Holy crap, dude, look at the bathroom.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. And I'm gonna keep saying it. At least they have a bath. Like, you have your own bathroom, gang. You have your own bathroom. In the last one, bro, they didn't have no. They had to shit. The whole floor had to share one bathroom. At least he have his own personalized bathroom. You could wake up in the middle of the night, take a pee, wash your hands, and you don't gotta go out in the hallway and shit. Like, that's the only good side. You got your own bathroom. But even then, like, that shit still small as hell. Like, that shit, like, damn, that shit do look a little claustrophobia. If that's how, if that's a word. That's a word.
Full office station here. You got all your cabinets up there. You got only the essentials down here, which is gochujang sauce, and then literally one beer. Just being in here for 5 minutes, I'm already like uncomfortable. It's crazy to think that 150,000 people in Seoul are living in goshiwons, or rooms that are this tiny. Wow.
Most rooms don't have their own private toilet, but
That's why I keep saying, bro, most rooms don't got their own private toilet and sink. Like, that's a plus, gang. On 4 of them, I just said that.
he prefers privacy, so he's paying extra to have his private restroom here.
This is the toilet, the shower, and the sink all in one, and you can barely fit through the
Nah, the
cracks. It
shower
is
is crazy.
a
I'm
foot
not
wide.
I'm not showering next to a toilet. Fuck out of here.
The door doesn't open anymore.
Yeah,
It doesn't open anymore.
that's as wide as it gets.
I like to think that I'm pretty skinny. I literally can't
What if
get
you
out of the
fat?
bathroom. Oh, man. You have to stay skinny to live in this room, otherwise
Bro.
you can't literally get in the bathroom.
Yeah, I could.
정말 젖어 있어가지고.
What are your thoughts, Jimmy?
It's really crazy, man. I honestly wouldn't be able to live here. Like, there's no sense of like breathable space here.
So how much do you pay for 1 month rent to live here?
42만 원. 420,000 Korean won.
So more than the other one.
Yes.
How long have you lived in this space for?
4달째. 4 months.
4 months. What's the best and the worst part about living here?
에어컨을 마음대로 틀 수 있는 점.
The best thing about it is that he has unlimited air conditioner. The downside is the space is so small that he can't really store anything here.
Do you know any of the neighbors, like people living here?
없습니다.
Really?
다들 이제
He lives like directly next to all these people. There's got to be like 16 rooms, but he doesn't talk to any of them. So it's very isolating and very antisocial, even though you're in this like communicative space.
If I had to be honest,
Yeah, sure.
if I lived here,
He talking about Ray, is that you? Hey, Chad, stop tweaking, bro. He talking about Ray, is that you, folks? Stop tweaking. He kind of do look like Ray a little bit, though.
I'd be in such feeling of sadness that I wouldn't really feel like going out and making friends.
Completely speechless just being in here. All right. Damn, this one really got me, man. That was quite an experience. That was way smaller than the other one. That was sad.
Yeah, I mean, I would not want to live there. I hope it's temporary. He said he's just there until he can make enough money for the deposit to live in a better apartment. But yeah, that was just rough.
As you're walking through the neighborhoods here, how can you tell which buildings are Goshiwon? Does it say on the outside?
Yeah, it typically says on the outside, like right next to the building, there's typically a sign that says Goshiwon or Goshitel.
Not every neighborhood has them. It's just kind of like, I guess where a lot of students are, where a lot of like poor people are, like not rich areas.
Yeah, I would say in places where the land is a little cheaper, they tend to have Goshiwon, and it becomes this extremely affordable housing option for people.
This ties into a greater theme about like the pressures of living in South Korea. Like there's so much pressures by the families to like have a good job and make a lot of money. And that's also a reason why like the suicide rate in Korea is among the highest in the world. Is that like you grew up here? Is that true?
I've definitely had that growing up. I mean, it is extremely difficult to afford a proper spacious house in Korea. Right now, like an average house in Korea is like $1 million in Seoul. To be precise, it's probably about $600,000 for a 3-bedroom apartment that is required to, you know, have a family and raise kids.
The wages are not that high to support that. I mean, that's crazy.
You know how they're saying Korea is disappearing because we have a population crisis? It's not that we don't want to have family, or it's not that we don't want to get married. It's just that to have a family, it requires a stable home. And we just simply can't afford it.
South Korea is
Right now we are in
beautiful,
the
bro. I gotta
beating
go
heart
there
and
one day.
soul of Korea. This is Gangnam, made
Go
famous
the
by the
Gangnam
song Gangnam Style by
Style.
Psy.
Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady. Put
Beating
down.
heart and soul of Korea. This is Gangnam, made famous by the song Gangnam Style by Psy. It is the bustling district of restaurants, bars, nightclubs, cafes, and a lot of plastic surgery.
That's exactly right. So
you live in Gangnam.
I do live in Gangnam district.
What attracts you to this place versus others?
So a lot of people want to live in Gangnam just because we have great access to corporate buildings. Like if you had a job at Google, these people that you see around us are probably corporate workers that just finished their work.
What do you think is the average wage for these like corporate workers?
Oh, I know for a fact that an average income pre-tax is $2,700 for a Korean individual.
So after tax, it's like $2,000 a month?
Just above $2,000, yeah.
So that's not a lot of money. And we're living in like a city that's not exactly cheap, especially in this area. So that explains a little bit why people have to live in Goshiwons.
Correct.
They're just not making a lot of money here.
Right. If you had a rental apartment around here, like a little 1-bedroom studio,
Yeah.
that would get close to $1,000. That's half of their income gone.
Are there Goshiwons like tucked away in the corners here, or is this all like fancy living?
So there are Goshiwon around here, but it's very rare to find them just because they would still be very expensive. It's
Right.
a very expensive district.
We are now entering Jimmy's place. He's been so kind to let us see inside of his apartment, which is located right in the heart of Gangnam. How long have you lived in this building?
I think I've been here for 3 years now.
So this is like a normal, like 1-bedroom studio.
I would say it's a very average 1-bedroom space.
Nice, man. Shoes always off.
Yes, please.
Every single household in this country, shoes off.
All right, come on
That's
in.
how it should be.
So as soon as you come inside, you'll realize that I don't really have much, and this is the entire living space. The kitchen, the living room, the office.
Damn.
I do all of my work here.
That's a nice ass screen. That is a nice screen. That is a nice screen.
I work as a YouTuber.
That nigga do YouTube and shit too. Bro, them. Oh, got 2 plaques. All right. All right, Jimmy.
Korea.
So it's not tiny, but it's certainly not big.
It is possible.
Hey, I need one of them plaques, by the way. I definitely gonna get one. I'm definitely gonna get one of those. I'm gonna say KT Goated for passing 100,000 subscribers. I'm definitely gonna get one of those, chat. With the help of you guys, my supporters, myself, and God, you know, God willing, keeping God first. And you know what I'm saying? Just staying on this path. I will get one of those one day.
Is a YouTuber in Korea.
So it's not tiny, but it's certainly not big.
It is possible to just get by in this space, and this is how a lot of young people live. I want to say for a 1-bedroom space, it's not considered tiny.
How much you pay per month?
I pay about $800
That's
a
decent.
month.
That's
compared
perfect.
to like a city like New York or Hong Kong, that's still pretty, like even for this space, that's a good price.
I would think so.
I think so.
And to know that this is in the prime area in Gangnam, it's so accessible to like anywhere from here.
Yeah, you live right next to the metro station. This is a dream for any editor. Holy crap.
I just like working in chaos.
Like, wow. This is very typical for all Korean houses. They don't have dryers. The issue with it is it takes up like 10% of your house.
It also takes a long time, especially during summer when it's like really humid in Korea, to dry my clothes. Only the rich people have dryers.
You're the first person I've ever met where, like, when I see guitars, that you're not a musician. You just collect them.
Yeah, I just collect for the coolness of it.
Your bed is pretty large. You must like your shows, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I love playing video games. So I play a lot of PlayStation on my bed. It's my guilty pleasure. Like, it's my only source of pleasure almost.
Pretty nice setup, bro.
Not bad, right? I want to say it's for like a middle-class person living by him or herself in their 20s or early 30s.
Got it.
Into the late 30s or 40s, this would be considered a low, in fact, a very low standard of living. I like the simplicity of this life.
Check the bathroom.
He getting money though.
That's a
Folks
busy
got 2
scene.
plaques and shit.
Are they all Korean beauty products?
Yeah, it's when I was living in the US, I probably had like 10% of it, but
His
You
ass
become
gonna afford
Koreanized,
something better
yeah.
than that.
Okay, this is very typical. We got the toilet, shower right next to each other.
I'm completely wet too.
Yep. After we finish checking out Jimmy's place, we get a message from Sangwoo who wants to link back up for cheap street food. For me, it's hard to say no, especially when he's gonna take us to a secret local market that few tourists know about. Afterwards, he wants to show me an even smaller gochujang that he promises will blow my mind. We've arrived at the first place to get some hand-cut noodles for 4,000 won. Let's go. This is a huge bowl.
Let's say
of
Celine.
noodles
Damn, is that Celine?
for 4,000 won. Let's go.
She getting money, folks. She got on a Celine shirt in a noodle cutting spot. She getting money. They getting money in South Korea. Hey, folks, they getting money out there, folks. She go Celine shirt to work. Fuck,
This is
fresh as
a
hell.
huge bowl of noodle soup for about $3 US. The quality of these noodles look fantastic. These are freshly made in the back. Hand-cut noodles with anchovies and seaweed with the kimchi.
I blow it up like a hand fan to make it like cool,
Like a hand fan.
and I try it with one bite like this.
Holy shit, dude. Are you serious, bro? I mean, for a guy who eats ramen noodles 10 times in a week, it makes sense that he's a professional noodle eater. So, you live in a gochujang. What is your weekly expense? Like, how much money do you spend in 1 week for food, for everything?
Less than $100, like everything, like transportation, like lifestyle item. I
Food?
think, yeah, everything, like under $100 US.
Per week?
Yeah. So I spend like $350 in a month.
They're pretty affordable, man. A lot of people think like Korea and Japan are super expensive, and they can be expensive, but you could also be really cheap. Bro, you're freaking dripping sweat all over the mic.
So when we enjoy our food and we feel good, and like this is like a pleasure. It's like a effort. We enjoying this.
Because that shit hot.
No, mani mogo.
He doing too much though. Like,
Korean food is my
don't gotta
absolute
do all
favorite
that.
cuisine on
Fat
earth,
lip
and this
ass.
meal is delicious. But now, the three of us are ready to check out some more small homes in Seoul. The next place we are going to might actually be the tiniest place in the city. Damn, dude, this hallway is super narrow. These are all different rooms around me. This is freaking crazy. This is the little common area where they have a staff member working here. Almost like a hostel. And all the rooms are in here. It's also super hot in here. This is tiny, man. This is the whole room, bro. This is smaller than yours.
So this is like a real original cushion.
This is the entire room. Like we're standing here
So
at the
window
bed.
room is like $220. No window room is like $200.
Dude, there's one little closet. There's one TV. Wow, that's it. This one has no window. I mean, bro, this is smaller than your room.
It's like tiny.
Dude, it's suffocating in here. There's no windows, bro. This is actually like a jail cell.
I don't think so.
Some people would call this a closet, but here in South Korea, this is the home. The whole home. We're not able to meet any residents in this building, but the owner has kindly showed us some empty rooms here. Dude, have you ever seen one that small?
I think I just saw this kind of goshwon in drama. This goshwon established 30 years ago. So I think this represents the people who are like not rich, like and people doesn't have money that cannot afford like the rent in Korea. So I think they're staying this goshwon and they're like struggling, surviving in this goshwon. I hope they luck.
It's true that Korea has an insanely high cost of living, but after touring several buildings where people are struggling to get by, I'm curious to see what a mid-tier apartment in Seoul looks like. So I got in touch with a Twitch streamer and she's gonna give me a tour. Do you mind if I see your house?
Welcome to my
Cool.
space.
Nice. Oh, this
Damn!
is great.
But you see, she a Twitch streamer though, so she getting money on. She getting real money on. Her ceiling's high as hell. She got her own. She got a living room, kitchen, and separate from that shit. And she has a separate bed. We gotta see her
Oh,
shit.
this is great.
You know she getting money.
So this is my bedroom. This is where I sleep. Read.
It's very pink in here.
I wonder how much rent
Pink
is.
is my favorite color. So.
I could have guessed that. This is really cool how the storage space, because we're in the wall here, so
Yeah.
instead of having a dresser that comes out, you can just open it and
Yeah,
then you can
open
throw your
it
stuff
and
in
then
there.
just take it out. So it's very
It's a
convenient.
really cool design. I've never seen that before. So how much do you spend for 1 month to live here?
1 month. This place is about $900 plus.
Why dude don't go live in some shit like that? Why don't the dude who just gave him a tour, not the other, I'm talking about the dude who had his apartment. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the nigga with the long hair who live in Gangnam. Why he don't live in some shit like this? He paying the same amount of money. He need to be living in this type of shit.
With the utility and everything, that's about 170. So I think total, it really depends on the unit, but I think total it's going to be like 1,200-ish.
This is my company. This is my workplace.
Cool.
Welcome to Tongi TV. So, there you go.
Wow, it is also really pink in
Yeah,
here.
it is very pink. My headset to become kind of like an IIS streamer, We have a different persona when we stream, so...
What's your persona called?
Do you actually want to know? My persona, everyone calls me Auntie. What I do on stream
Auntie.
is I have my collection.
Cool, show me more. Keep going.
So-
keep going.
really?
Yeah, I want to see everything. Yeah.
So this is like my working tool.
Spank me? What do you do with that?
So what happened was I just like spanked my friend's butt and then it got viral. So after that I became a spanker. Official spanker on Twitch.
Did you know this?
I did not.
He need to live in
Which
some
one is
shit
your
like
favorite?
this.
I mean, the one that says spank me.
Yeah.
Who do you spank? Just spank your friends?
Everyone, I can spank you. Do you wanna?
That's
No,
kinda
let me
weird,
spank you.
It's not weird. It's like showing.
Let
how do
me
you say,
spank you.
kindness. This one is actually very weak because
Let me spank you, but with my hand. Fuck you talking about on my Let me spank you, but with my hand though. Fuck is wrong with you, gay? Stop tweaking, man.
I've been spanking people with this one
I'm
kind of
kinda-
a lot of
I'm kinda-
times. So
I'm kinda
it's
scared.
not bad. It's not bad. Welcome to Korea. Yeah, this one is.
That's one of the weirder things I've done in recent memory.
My
So-
turn.
So you made a career off spanking.
I think so. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So also, this is my future husband. So.
Oh my god.
I can't beat this guy.
personally, I've never been on Twitch, and I don't even know how it works. So
Mhm.
you basically sit here,
Mhm.
you live stream on this camera.
Yeah, do you wanna like see how?
Yeah,
it
I
works?
do. Show me.
Okay.
It's super interesting.
Yeah, and then camera. And there you go.
All right. This is what it feels like to be a Twitch streamer in Seoul. But you could actually go live right now.
No, I can't.
Yeah, do it.
Do
Go-
you want
yeah,
me
let's
to
go live.
actually do it?
Yeah. I'm a YouTuber. I'm from the US. I'm making a story about different Korean lifestyles here in Seoul and small living spaces. Even though she doesn't live in a small space. And then that brought me here. It's pretty cool.
Hi guys! Long time no see! So where's my donation? Just kidding.
Nah, she dead ass.
So every time you go live, they donate?
Uh-huh. And then every time they donate, I have to do reaction.
Can somebody donate? Because we're filming a really cool YouTube video. And I want to see a reaction.
No.
Please.
Please.
My queen!
Someone donated?
Introduce me.
Oh! Chong Lover, thank you for $20. Introduce me.
I don't think I can introduce
Do it.
Chong. Thank you so much.
Usually I just squat. Yeah.
Wait, donated $50?
Yeah.
You made $50?
Yeah.
Is that US dollars?
Yes, thank you so much.
$50 US.
So that's my reaction. Yeah.
What? Wait, I can't. This is like blowing my mind right now. Wait.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Support. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Signing off now.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Bye-bye.
guys, for helping the content. I'll see you guys later after this.
That was one of the most interesting things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like, I just imagine how many more people like you are making like a living like this. A lot.
A lot.
On Twitch.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world.
I feel like stream is very unstable.
Yeah.
Like, didn't you know? Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's like very on and off. So like, when you make money, it's important to like, I think, save
Yeah.
instead of just like spending.
I can't believe this is how some people make a living in Seoul, and spending the day inside so many tiny homes showed me a side of the city I've never seen, even after spending over 2 years here. Behind the bright lights and the shiny tech, millions of people are squeezing their lives into rooms smaller than a closet. But the positive attitude they have is inspiring. If you truly want to understand Korea, you have to look closer at the everyday lives unfolding behind these tiny doors.
Man, W Video, gang. W Video, bro. W Video Drew Binsky, man. Inside London's smallest apartments. I'm not watching that. At least not today. We probably watch that another time. W Video, Drew Binsky. I'm not gonna lie, W Video.